Well, what do we have here? We have an idiot in a plane, that's why. Let's get this party a-rockin' and a-rollin', eh? We want to load the aircraft. 5 times, so we'll do real-time loading, so 25 minutes. I will. Well, let's get things rolling in. Let's get these going. They can come on. Seatbelts, that can come on for now. That can come on. What else do I need to do? Yo, Sergeant Yash, how are you? Hope you are well. Sorry about that. I was just quickly checking some stuff on my phone. Is that overhead complete? Fuel does not need to come on yet. Train, that is associated. Company message, that is associated because new flight plan. I'm good, how about you? I am doing quite well, actually. Received messages, load sheet, accept. How's your day been, eh? Got up to anything interesting? We are Tigos 4014 to Sydney. Hi, Crafty. Hi, Kiki. How are you today? Hope you are well. What is our cost index? 21. The cruise altitude of 36,000 feet. GPS primary lost associated. Wind request. And that uplink, there we go. Flight plan, we're doing the where's our route? Here's our route. We're doing the Sanag 2 departure. What runway are we using? That's a good question. What runway are we using? Pilot briefing. Flight summary. We are doing routing 01 right, sending 2 departure. Sniff, sniff. Hi, kitten. How are you? Yeah, well, I got another F5 from mass from surprise small exam, so I would rather not be that's fair. That is fair. Well, yeah. Uh, I don't know. I hope you're doing good. Virtual hugs. Jamie, Ash, you ever? I've been wondering that myself. I'm thinking, I swear I've seen Yash in other places. Thank departure, there we go. Insert, there we go. Flight plan, there we go. Return, that is fine. Parking brake alarm in 3 minutes, no smoking. Yeah, Phoenix, mass imbalance. Yeah, we're going to be waiting a little while. But that is more than fine. We'll start the APU, so that way we have some air conditioning for these people. There we go. Suppose we'll best turn on the pumps for that. I don't know. As far as I'm aware, staying operating procedure is to not turn on the pumps until you're starting to push back an engine start, but I don't know, I'm not. This is make believe. I don't need to follow real procedure. Actually, that's for a good reason. Why did I do that? That should not be on. 122.8. When is Australia starting to use CTAF? Because I saw an announcement. 120.5. So Brisbane is now using CTAF. 120.5. Who the hell really drop and find as if it's a sign? Cause we're in the room and the booze living. Beans and the mezzanine. The pipe. If you ain't friends. RS. RS line. 1 minute. That's good. APU available. APU bleed on. Beautiful. Tad bright. Let's not do that. What is the weather like here? Yes, I'm everywhere and 24/7. Damn. Never miss a thing. QNH 1028. God damn. Yeah, I know there's an out discrepancy. I'm not that fast. I don't sleep basically. Yeah, that's fair. I did not sleep much last night, and I'm regretting it. But the schedule says I should stream, so therefore I am live. Brisbane City is how far? Brisbane to Sydney is 447 nautical miles. Our block time is pilot brief, somewhere in fuel times and weights. 12:05 Zulu to 11:21 Zulu, so that's about hour 15, hour 15-ish. Top of the screen, yes. Yes. No, I forget that I have it up there. I forget that I'm mildly professional. And when I say mildly, I mean very mildly. Oh, goodness. Oh. Yeah, the kilobits just dropped into the red, but we're back. And so, yep, we're going to pretend nothing happened, and I'm going to smile and hope to God that everything works as intended. I don't want to repeat whole year. I have last chance on Thursday, then we'll see if I survive. Well, you best study. Study, study, and study. Do as I say, not as I do. I don't study. But still, you need to study. Make sure you pass. Passing is important in life. Not passing away, though. That's not important. Best study hard or just play a game, I guess. Yeah. Starting to regret saying load at real time, but anywho. Let me just quickly pull up some charts. YBBN, Yankee Bravo Bravo November. We are doing ground chart 1, primary chart 1 and 2, domestic, apron page 1, SID, we're 01 right on the Scenic 2 departure. Scenic 2 departure. Well, we have no A to C, but good to know just in case. Does not say an altitude to be at Thanegg. So we'll assume a initial climb of 6,000, and if no ATC is on when we take off, we will just go up to 360. This would be perfect length for the E-Jet, by the way. I know it would be. Yeah, my next plane I would like to get would be the Synaptic A320 because Qantas uses the A320 and it's very pretty, and I'm hoping to be able to fly it one day in real life. But and they do operate it on this route. They operate on a lot of routes that the 73 and the 320 operate. But yeah, it really would be. Passing is important, you know. In life, you're correct. Yes, that includes passing worship. Well, at the right time. Attention, passenger. Welcome, Elysium Vixen. How are you today? Good to see you. Thanks for popping in. You said you're not studying? Well, everyone said to take a cue from your siblings. Yeah. I've been trying to reach you about your viewers extended warranty. Oh, my viewers extended warranty. Of course. Hang on. Do you have a number for me to call? Good to see you, Elysium.
Brisbane, Chester 015, pushing back, stand 43, facing north.
Oh, got some traffic in Brisbane. Oh, just there. Well, I'll quickly check where they're off to. They're also off to Sydney. Still waiting though, so we won't be following them too closely. Yeah, need to lock in. I hate meeting new people. Yeah, that's fair. Sniff, sniff. Yeah, sniff, sniff. I'm doing good. How are you doing? Yeah, I'm not doing too bad. Pretty alright. Hi, random Jetstar. Sniff patrol on duty. 2K points. What do I even have for 2K? What? Yeah, my don't swear. How long do I have to not swear for? For 15 minutes, yeah. Vodka martini, shaken, not stirred. Roger that. Hydrating. Hydrated. drink, you cactus. I have been awake for 12 hours. 12 and a half. And that is my first water of the day. So you're not wrong. Yeah, you're not wrong. Is there anything else I need to do in preparation for the flight other than wait, which I have to wait for this to finish boarding? Do not think so. So that means we are free to have a chit chat. Now back to GPS primary. There we go. Oh, goodness, bit of lag. Really ought to set that up. Maybe tomorrow. I'm alone tomorrow, so I have plenty of time to get stream stuff done. Any external lights? No, they're all good. And no. Coolio. So we're just wait, pretend to fill up some paperwork, sign in, whatnot. What, you're not drinking? I need Hydro Dream on Instagram too to make sure you drink. Yeah, well, not wrong. Yeah, probably. Nice Sydney staffed by two newbies. Yeah. Even the newbies in Australia, though, unless they get like swamped, which Sydney does get a bit of traffic when it's staffed, but not a whole ton. Nothing like London when just towers on, but no, usually.
Just A15 taxis, Bravo to Alpha 9 holding point runway 01 right.
But no, they're usually good. Hydrate before you hydrate. Yeah, was goodbye. Something like that. Hydration, schmydration. Add milk and Coke if that counts. There's water in that, I think. Maybe. Can I have a can? Wait, do I have a can here? I don't have a can here. I thought I did. I must be going bonkers, I say. Oh, light. So many nifty little things in the Phoenix. Slowly boiling. Let's go have a look through the plane, eh? Oh, goodness me. If the lag does not want to try and kill me. Get flavored water myself and just down a bottle. Huh. Maybe I should get flavored water. I don't know. What flavors can you get water? I mean, I'm not much of a like fruit person, so the fruit flavored waters, no, not for me. Shit, PC. I fucking know. I am saving slowly but surely to get a new one. End of this year, sometime early next year is when I'm hopefully going to be able to get one. Though I do have some other big expenditures at the same time, so bit hard to say. Even though I have no right to say anything, I'm also not drinking, but you need to drink. Do as you say, not as I do, that kind of stuff. That's the rule, right? How many kidneys are you saving? I don't know. I have two and I don't drink much alcohol, so I guess I'm saving two kidneys. So I could sell one.
Just 015, enters runway 01 right and rolling for departure to the southwest and then get departure. Traffic.
I have raspberry black tea mixed with a bit of cherry flavour. That actually doesn't sound too bad. Maybe I need to look into like flavored water and everything. Because I really do not drink enough water. But I was about to say, yeah, I don't just get that bad of a headache though. Yeah, no, I do. Some days it's pretty damn bad. How close are we to boarding? 27 more souls, and then we will be departing. So, because we're not using GSX to board, we can do GSX. Prepare for pushback and departure. After spraying, blah blah, assign. Maybe get 8 GB laptop RAM for that. Yeah, yeah, no, yeah. I'm not wrong. It's pretty bad. Uh, After experiencing a kidney stone, I started drinking more water. That's how you get. Uh, 1 second as I down this bottle of water. Okay, I could not down the whole bottle of water, but I have more water. I drink a lot of soda. I I max out at about 2 glasses of Coke a day. That's usually about where I max out. I don't drink a whole ton, but yeah. I was to start drinking more water. I need to get the motivating bottle too. Yeah, I've seen the bottles where it's like where it actually like measures it how much you've drunk and like gives inspirational quotes and whatnot. Like during at this time of day, you should have drunk this much water. I've thought about getting one of those, but they're quite big. With an AI app, mm. If we have cans of soda, we just have 1 can a day. But we are out at the moment. I don't drink Mountain Dew, so those are all hobbies. Ah, that's fair. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I drink Coke daily. Sometimes, if I want a bit of a treat, I'll have some 7 Up or maybe a bit of Sprite. But Sprite I mainly save for when I'm having vodka because it is very nice to have with vodka. Ground services, we will disconnect the external power. EPU and chocks can come off. They want to disconnect. There we go. Mass and balance. Just wait the last few seconds.
Brisbane traffic, just 815 has departed from a drone right, flying 6000, tracking Olmo, then stunning. Last call, Brisbane traffic.
Do big and expensive. Yeah, the the Sprite is probably healthier than the Coke. It probably is. Hi ads. Yeah, sorry about the ads. They'll be over soon. Can't hear me. God damn it. Nearly done this. Fix. Teasing me, isn't it? Dismiss. There we go. Send to McDo. Departure performance. Well, now that that's good. Brisbane traffic. Tigger is 4014, pushing back stand 46, facing east. Brisbane traffic. There we go. Ignition start is an odd day, so we will start engine 1 first. Sync load sheet, sync weather. I don't really care if it's out of sync, really. Calculate. Down 3, flaps 1, V1 152, 153, 154. Flex to temp 70 degrees. Transition out 10,000. Thrust reduction acceleration 1520 and 1020. Engine out acceleration 1520. All good. Okie dokie. Send to McDo. Performance. Why did you? There we go. Send to McDo. There we go. All good. In position, set parking brake. Oh, goodness. It's a bit laggy. Um, come on, GSX. Don't you crash. There we go. Back. Welcome back. Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar on occasion vanilla Coke. Sprite is only used when there is nothing else or my stomach is filling. Yeah, that's fair. Gotta love ads. Got IKEA ads. IKEA. Love IKEA. I've never been to IKEA, but it is one of my goals. I really want to go to an IKEA. Whoops, forgot bacon. Whoops. Dome can come off. Where is that one? No, that one's fine. Where's the other one? I know you're here somewhere. There we go. There we go. Left is clear, right is clear. Beautiful. Uh, or you need to be from state where there's no ads for Twitch. Yeah, yeah. Those countries are very lucky. Got food and Jacob from State Farm. Mm, there's no IKEA within a 2 hour radius of me. I got your beat for that. There's no IKEA within a 5 hour radius of me. Maybe 4 hours ish, depending on the traffic. Have a good trip. Coolio. Company message. McDo. Atsu. AOC. Received messages. Load sheet. Accept. Flight plan. Flight control. Oh, 3 down. Beautiful. We can pop this on. Grab that. Flaps one. Ah, yeah, that's right, because we went. Oh, the cabinet. Oh, goodness. Bit laggy, bit laggy. Where's the torch? Which button is it? There we go. There we go. Ah, yes, yes. Okay, cool. Think that is good. Yeah, but you have the speed limits over there. Like speed, yeah, yeah. I'm the one lucky person from that step. Lucky bastard. Okie dokie. Let's pull up a chart real quick. Uh, Aerodrome chart. Where is 01 right? Okay, Charlie 6, Bravo, Bravo 9, Alpha 9. Uh, Brisbane traffic, Tiggles 4014, taxiing runway 01 right via Charlie 6, Bravo, Bravo 9, Alpha 9. Brisbane traffic. Alrighty, park and brake off, that on. Oh, that can stay on. APU can come off now. Auto brake max. Takeoff configuration, perfect. So it's just down to the right. Cool. I wish speed limits were a thing. That would be so much more fun. Hmm. Let's get this thing on the rollway. Throttles a little bit. Huh? Australia used to have a highway with no speed limits. That was nice. Then they took it away because the death toll was 3 times higher than the national average. But that's besides the point. It was fun. They should have kept it. Music's tad loud, I think. Turn it down a little bit for this pile of fire because we're about to take off. This message needs to be highlighted. Highlight the message. Message has been highlighted. Why does that message need to be highlighted, Kiki? Can you explain that to me? What's your excuse? Riddle me this, Batman. Welcome to the party. What you doing? You're lonely. Feel that beat. No. Let's slow down a wee bit. Oh goodness, that was a lot of right brake. Let's turn on the lane lights, runway turn off lights, them on, strobe camera auto, wing light on. Yeah. Brisbane traffic. Tigos 4014 lining up runway 01 right via Alpha 9. Oh no. Oh goodness. Ugh. I really should practice these pedals a bit more. Let's get up to 360. Well, I don't know if Aussie Brain can understand it. This message needs to be highlighted. Indeed. There's a brain in there? I thought it's all fluke. I try to have a brain sometimes. But to be honest, being floof just sounds so much nicer. No need to think, just floof. Do as told. Life is good. Right, let's start the chrono. Brisbane traffic, Tigos 4014, taking off 01 right, Fenix 2 departure, Brisbane. Flex plus 70, SRS runway. BRB, Genshin cutscene. Favorite character, take care, fangirl squeal. Understandable. Have fun. 100. Oh goodness. Ugh. Pedals are not smooth. Right, rotate. Getting off center, there we go. Follow the right gear up. Let's pop autopilot on because I cannot be bothered. There we go. There we go. Pilot on. Start flaps. Oh, I left ignition on. Whoopsie. My bad. Also, this is an amazing song. Indeed, indeed it is. Okay. Make sure to clean the sticky mess afterwards. No comment. I will, don't worry. There we go. Also, they are also voiced by one of my favorite voice actors. Oh, that is wonderful. Flaps up. Brisbane traffic, Tigos 4014, passing 2000, climbing flight level 360, last call Brisbane. Alright, let's switch over to that. Cool. I wasn't even talking to you though. Fair point. My brain is mush. I'm tired. My brain is done. Well, Crofty, how's the ponies? The ponies were well. They're always well. There's not much news about them, to be honest. You'd have more interesting news if you went to a petting zoo than if you than the ponies at my place. There we go. Now we get a nice, relaxing flight over to Sydney. We should be landing just after 9, so that's perfect my time. Does it say to both? Oh, never mind. Got up, and busy waking up, shaking up, tangled up. Net for my love. Don't get me tangled up. Nuh-uh. I like your ponies more. Well, yeah. They're my brother's ponies, but yeah, they don't do much. They stand around, they eat, they run sometimes, mainly in the rain. So basically, like you, fair, fair. Give me the button. There we go. There we go. Above 10,000, these can come off. Strobe beacon on, wing light can come off. How's weather radar looking? Weather radar is looking good. Seatbelts can come off. Let's extend the range on these up to... We'll keep them at 40 for the minute. And airport. So what you said on the message I sent you earlier? Which message did you send me earlier? uh, you sent quite a few. Can you narrow it down a little bit? I swear I'm not this dumb usually. Usually I try and be mildly intelligent. Who am I kidding? Yeah, that's as far as my extent goes. Are you? Yeah, 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 yeah. I try. I rarely succeed, but that is how it is. Hockey player. It was picture. Hockey player. It was picture. Is this on Instagram? Or is this the drawing you posted in the Discord? I am trying to find it as fast as I can. Um, so no picture on Instagram unless I've gone blind. Yeah, in the morning. In the morning, you send a picture in the morning. Hang on. I'm scrolling up. Instagram. Yesterday. Picture. Real meme. Ah, you mean the screenshot from Discord? Yes, very good, very good. If that is the one you mean, then yes, very good. I'm a bit dumb, sorry. You knew that when I met English. You 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 knew I was dumb when we met. Just a bit. I'm gonna I'm gonna yeah, trying to get that sentence out, I think proved that just a bit was a bit inadequate of an explanation. Yeah, I know which one now. I'm with the programmer. I got up. I swear. Yes, very good, very good. I am very proud and happy for you. Today is not my day, okay? I my brain is not braining very well. Usually it doesn't, but today is even worse for some reason. Cool. There we go. We'll up the music a little bit. There we go. That should be good. I'll quickly check radar on my phone. Yeah, close some tabs. Jesus, it's so many. Radar. Let's go check old distracting. Tower is on. Tower's been on for 52 minutes. Might be on when we get there. Bit hard to say. Hoping yes, probably not. My luck, probably not. Yeah, we're nearly in line with Gold Coast, which is nice. Where did Center go though? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, they were on before I even started stream, so I knew they were not sticking around. I could tell that they would not be sticking around for long. What are we at? 250. Not bad, not bad. When's our next waypoint? Hugo. Let's check that against the chart. Hugo 6.7. We will have more than 6.7. We're laughing. We're all good. It's amazing, right? Uh, I'm right. You got up. Cool. Good. Yes, and it is absolutely wonderful news to hear. Certainly brightened my day. Certainly saying something, considering the day I've had. Oh, really brightened your day? Yeah, yes, it did. As I nearly launched my phone off my desk. Uh, where is my mouse? I need to find my mouse, because otherwise I'm about to do something very bad. Tab. There we go. There we go. Gah, gah, gah. Hugo, yeah, 6.8 basically, which is good. FS economy is in maintenance just as I was about to start. Like, oh, that is shit. That is very annoying. Very annoying. I've never used FS economy. I've used VAMSIS, but that's not very much of an economy thing. But yeah, never used FS economy. Is it good? You should. Ah, okay. Might have to pick it up then. Speaking of VAMSIS, I should really no airline stuff though. Well, I don't do uh I don't do a GA very much. Business actually, business is a good point. I have the Flight FX citation 10. I've been meaning to do more GA. I've got the Cows GA 42. I've been meaning to just find time to do it. I don't want to go to another lesson, please. I, no, Keeper, you just have to battle it out. You're strong. I know you can do it. You want to fly that cow with me, actually? Yeah. Yeah, I can do that. No, it's true. We did just talk about that. I'm very sorry for not following up on that. Tell you what, kitten. Tomorrow I'm home alone, so I have free time. My memory is bad, but I remember that side mission for some reason. Yeah. I'm home alone tomorrow. I've got a uni thing to do. I have 2 hours to do it. It's like an exam thing, but I'm hoping I can get it done before, in under 2 hours. So I'll get that smashed out. Got a few other things to do, but I will figure out how to properly install the cows into 2024 and get that all configured with my gear and everything, get the whole keybinds and everything set for the plane. So that way we can fly this weekend or something. Just grab it and put it in the 2024 community folder. I can't do that though, because I got it through Marketplace. It was on sale on Marketplace and not on the store, so I just got it on the Marketplace. Oh, I still can? Oh, sick ass. That makes it a lot easier then. Baka. I am a baka. I am an old man in a very young boy body. That sounds so bloody wrong. Jesus Christ. But like, technology stuff baffles me. I can barely understand this whole streaming thing. Yeah, this is not fun. Ads are coming up in just a second, sorry people. For channel points, need to have ads, sorry. Yeah, bear with me. I'll wait. Oh, so I need to go to another class lesson. Even when I don't want to be safe, crafty, I will text you later. Take care, Kiki. I hope class goes well. Stay safe. Don't punch anyone as much as you want to. Sleighing song tonight. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle bells. Can't promise that. Yeah, that's fair. Let's quickly pop in our arrival for Sydney, which is the ones that only bore 4 Alpha for 3-4 left. And I'll quickly check the wonderful ATIS for Sydney because they're on. Expect independent visual approach. Do not pass through assigned runway clearance. Runway 3-4 left and 3-4 right for arrivals and departures. Okay, so it's independent visual arrivals, so RNAV. We'll do an RNAV for. Is there a plane that's landed recently that I can click on to see which one they landed on? Ah, damn, they just locked off. Well, I'm going to assume it's 3-4 left for arriving aircraft. We'll do the RNAV 3-4 left. And oh yes, sell me that AI cooking thermostat. Yeah, ads these days suck so much. Before, right, there we go. Cool. Still plenty of time. Actually, I'll get that stuff ready for the charts wise, so I don't panic and have a terrible landing. Ground aerodrome chart 1, ground movement chart, apron domestic, star, we want the ones that only, ball for alpha arrival with the approach, 3-4 left, R&P, I believe it is, which is a, 370. The clearance for the minimums. Performance, next phase. 370 for the Barrowmen. 1028. 18 degrees. And I'll quickly check what the wind was. Wind 020 at 6. Cav OK. 020 at 6. Do they tell me the transition level? No, they do not. Let me quickly check my chart. 4-4 Alpha Arrival. To-do. They do not have a transition level. Damn. Where's this one? OBS, there we go. Yeah. What was we's talking about? We's was talking about, GA, yeah. Yeah, for GA flights, I've got the Coronado Mooney M20 Papa, I believe. Beautiful aircraft. Obviously, Coronado not most high tech, but still nice. Sounds nice. And then I've got the Cows DA42. Very nice, very advanced. Crapinado. I know, yeah. Do I regret spending money on it? A little bit, but at the same time, it's nice enough for just some peaceful little flying. Then you've got brain not braining. Then what other add-ons do I have that aren't GA? Speaking of, go on. I've got Crabbanana has a marketplace app. Oh, interesting. Anything good on Coronado? Good, that is. I've been tempted to get some black box. I believe that's black square. The really good GA people that do like the Cessnas and the old timey analogs and stuff. I've been tempted to get one of them. Though my wallet says no because I'm broke. Can I have this? Yeah, okay, cool. Black box is scam, abandonment. Oh. 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 Damn. That is unfortunate. Honestly, I get the same feeling from Flight FX. There's been the same bug in the Flight FX Citation 10 since its release, and it's still not patched. It's kind of sad to see, but anyhow. Like, their product's good, don't get me wrong. I love the Citation X. Beautiful, beautiful to fly. For how much I love it, I do not fly it enough. I might take it out tomorrow now that I think about it, do a quick hop. But, the fact that, the radios only tuned 2 decimals instead of the 3 that they're supposed to is a bit annoying, and also very odd considering, it was a bug that you were aware of since basically its launch, and last time I flew it, it still hasn't been updated. But yeah, I should really fly that again. It's such a beautiful aircraft, and I mean, who does not love cruising around at flight level 50? Oh, not 50, 500. 50,000 feet. Beautiful. Might have to. I don't know if I've ever done a transatlantic in it. I don't think I have. Now, I don't think I could stream this transatlantic. And I don't think, and I won't be able to do it tomorrow, but this weekend or sometime coming up, in my uni break, I might do a transatlantic in the Citation 10 because it is beautiful and I'd love to see it stretch its wings properly. Tiny jet, powerful as all hell, luxurious, fast as living Christ. I think I have one staged in Birmingham. Might do Birmingham to Toronto. It's not tiny. I mean, fair. It's not the tiniest thing, but compared to like a 320 or a 777, it's pretty damn tiny. Yet again, everything's tiny compared to a 777. It's adequate for its power. That's what she said, but yeah, true that. I used to have it as my background wallpaper. Actually, I might still have it on my phone as my background wallpaper. With iPhone, I can have multiple wallpapers. Yeah, I do have it available as just a background on my phone. Yeah, I might have to take that out because yeah, it is quite the wonderful little plane. Sydney Tower has popped up on my V pilot. Obviously, not contacting them yet, but yeah, they're there. Oh yeah, whip it out. Yeah. I say so much bad stuff. Twitch, if you're watching, I swear we're talking about planes. I swear. Please don't strike me down with the hand of God. I am a good boy. I follow your guidelines. I even removed my music from the VOD so that way you don't go mad. Ooh, company message. Let's have a looky. McDo, Atsu, AOC, received messages, pig ops. I cannot be bothered to do that. McDoo. I mean, I will admit, yeah, I mean, a few weeks ago when I did get the Fenix, I was tossing between the Fenix and the iFly. On one hand, I'm like, I do love how the iFly looks, and personally, I just love the 737. But on the other hand, there's so many airlines, and just I love the simplicity of the Airbus that I'm like, I'll get the Phoenix first because it's, people rave on about how amazing it is. And it is amazing, and I love it. But that's why no PMDG? I already have a PMDG. I have the 736. Great little aircraft, but yeah, I mean, it's wonderful and everything, but I mean, the iFly just looks spectacular. To be fair, that was before the interior update of the PMDG became public. With the interior update, it is very close draw between the PMDG and the iFly. And to be honest, I think I would get the PMDG over the iFly for the simple fact of the PMDG has a freighter variant. And I would love to have a short range freighter. That it just sounds so good. But yeah. But yeah, so I got the Phoenix. I very much like it, and I've been loving flying it. But at some point, I definitely will have to get the iFly or the PMDG. But I think I'll wait until I get a bit of a stronger PC for that, because the Fenix is reported to have the best performance. And I'm very much hoping the Synaptic A320 has good performance, because I'd also like to get that. Not sure about the iFly. I have both and prefer the one without the ugly Xponent FB. Yeah, that's fair. That's very fair. Not wrong. One plane I've been very eagerly, keeping an eye on, but there's basically no news about it, is the majestic Q400. They did announce an EFB update, and it's still in the works from what I've heard. Yeah, but yeah, Q400 would be amazing. Honestly, I got Microsoft because I got it when I was, Jesus, about 5 or 6 years ago. High-wing turboprop, sucker misfits, go expand for that. I know, right? I I got this 5 or 6 years ago. I was a decent bit younger, 5 or 6 years younger, and the Microsoft Flight Sim was the big thing, so I got it. Didn't really play it much. Only really properly got into it last year, and since getting more in depth in the flight sim community, a small part of me does question if I should have gotten X-Plane over Microsoft, because the volumetric clouds and everything in X-Plane is so beautiful. And I mean, having a Q400 would be beautiful. I have the Q400 X-Plane and love it. Just X-Plane doesn't have multiplayer. Yeah, exactly. I'm hoping Majestic pulls through and gets their Q400 in 2024, in 2020 or 2024. Because I mean, Q400 is probably the first commercial aircraft I'll ever get to fly. Well, if I do successfully make it to becoming a pilot. And that would just be amazing to have past experience and just have an understanding of the aircraft in the sim. We got an any build Azoba ADR now though. Yeah, apparently it's not that bad. Honestly, I have been tempted to pick it up, but I mean, no one in Australia really uses the ATR. I've only ever seen one ATR on Flight Radar in Australia. It wasn't like an any build though. Yeah. Any builds, other than their sceneries, and very sparingly their sceneries, I will not buy any builds. The L1011, I would really love, but it's an any builds, and I'm very put off by that. I think I might still get it because I do adore the L1011. Like, it's one of my favorite planes, but still very iffy. The any builds A380 they're making, isn't the ATR just $15? Something like that. I think it's like 25 Australian or something. I don't know. Yeah. I mean, I would love to get a more in-depth A380 with better systems, but like any builds, even a supercomputer is going to explode trying to run that. Like, any builds can't optimize for shape, or I'll touch it out. Hmm. Get it? Yeah. Maybe. Money is very tight. Money is very tight. Once I have a bit of leeway, maybe I'll pick it up. But at the same time, I have that many planes I do not fly. I have Just Flight Avro RJ. Beautiful plane. I've loved the few flights I've done in it. Very complex, very in-depth. I love it. Just don't take it out very much. Citation 10. Need to fly that more. Brilliant plane. A340. I've done 3 flights in the Aerosoft A340. Fantastic thing. Beautiful plane. I like the 1462. The 146 is amazing. I was torn between the 146 and the Avro RJ. I picked the Avro RJ because I liked the more slightly done up cockpit. I thought it looked cool. Just don't do that much airlines. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. I mean, I only really do airliners, but it's so hard to choose because it's like the 320 has been my go-to since I got properly into flight sim. So it's just so nice and simple. It's what I know best. I know a decent bit of the systems in this, and that translates amazing to the better long haulers I have. Like when Aerosoft and Tollers partnered for the 340-600, I was over the moon because no way in hell am I touching the Anybuilds A350. The fly-by-wire A380 is great, but pretty performance heavy and not fully in depth. 330 by Aerosoft? Nah, I'm good. Anything Anybuilds? Nah. So when Aerosoft and Tollers partnered for the 340-600, it was amazing. Because that thing has full systems. I've done two 10-plus hour flights in it. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Would not change it for the world. Uh, I'm only play FSE currently since it gives me something to do. That is fair, yeah. Now that what you've told me about it, I might look into it because that would definitely be a nice incentive to fly the uh Citation 10. The any A300 is great though. The 2020 version doesn't want. That is tempting. I have looked into the 330 A300. With the 310 being free, I have tried it and I just didn't really enjoy it, I know it's probably not as great as the A300, but I mean, I thought, it dips my toes into that style of Airbus, and well, I just did not vibe with it. As economy, you can't just start with the Citation 10. Oh, that's a fair point. That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. Oh, goodness. Hmm. Maybe tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Wednesday. Tomorrow's Wednesday, so you rent planes in FSC, dry slash wet, and you need the money for 1 hour of flight to at least rent the plane. Oh, interesting. Okay, that's actually a really nifty system. I'll look into that more. That sounds fun. Yeah. Tomorrow maybe citation 10 something flight. Something in Europe so it's daytime. Because I mean this nighttime's fun and all, but certainly prefer daytime flying. You rent planes in FSC. Yeah, I've just read that. Damn, I'm dumb. Slowly but surely we make our way over to Sydney. I was thinking about following the 2026 F1 calendar around in the Citation 10. I just did not have the time at the start of the year to do that. As well as, I mean, the new rule changes. Watching one race, I'm like, yeah, no, I'm good. So I've not been keeping up with the F1 this year. When they bring back the V10 or the V8 or whatever they said, because I remember there being a news article about the FIA president, not FIA, FIA, whoever controls Formula One, talking about how they fucked up. Looks like we'll have Tower into Sydney. That's nice. How long till we arrive? We arrive in about 11:16 Zulu, which is nope, all electric now, can't burn dinos for fun anymore. Yeah, it sucks. It sucks. Like, pinnacle of motorsports. Yeah, nah. Nah, you're not. Like, I've heard some people be like, oh, they're overtaking, it's amazing. And it's like, even the drivers have admitted that this is shit. Like, pardon my French, but like, the drivers have said outright that this sucks. It is like Mario Kart. There's no skill to the driving. You hit a magic button, your car goes faster. You stop hitting that magic button, you're dead last. It like, uh, I would rather another year like last year than what this year is. And I'm going to get char grilled for that if a friend of mine was here. But thankfully, he is not. Or he's typing up something very, very mad. He should be asleep. F1 game is fun though. The F1, I used to play F1 25. I haven't got the DLC for the 2026 season. I was really enjoying it. Like I was really like that's one of the reasons I started really getting into F1 last year was because I was playing that. I'm like, this is actually sick. Then EA ruined it because I sucked at tire wear to begin with. You know, new player, not going to be good. I think I have like 70 hours in it now. Like, not a lot. And then EA changed the tire wear and made it so that way I could barely go 2 laps on softs. Not like not even 2 laps on softs. And so it just became a game of hards and mediums, and I'm like, this sucks. So I stopped playing. And I know some other people that also have the same opinion. Some people will go, oh, you just need to practice more. And it's like, dude, you could change the tire wear beforehand if it was too easy for you. EA just ruined it for casual players who don't have the time or the dedication to properly learn tire wear and like really train for it and just want to have a race with friends. Like EA, king of ruining games. I don't know, my 2 race of career in the 2 round of Verstappen AI blowing its engines. Oh, oh, poor Verstappen. Let's check chart to see how low we go on the survival. We go down to 3,000 feet. Let's quickly check the plan. Perfect, perfect, and I just need to do that. Cool. Plan discontinuity. Yeah, you can. How far's between that? Yeah, honestly, you can just get rid of that manual and discontinuity. Looks so scripted because the timing is perfect. Oh, beautiful. I'm so confused. Where is this? Yeah, I don't get Christ, yeah. So don't do that. What are you doing? Okay, so that's that. Ah, I was deleting the wrong thing, I think. Can I delete that? Not allowed. I will delete that one, and I will delete that one. Insert. Thank you. Flight plan, nav up. That's good. I'm gonna bring you in one too. Alright, what did I miss? I should stream more F1. You should. Like, I don't chat in them often, and I'm very sorry for that. But I do just lurk in them quite often. Just enjoy the vibe. The engine sounds are good. Ad break coming up shortly. Sorry, everyone. Oh, you won't like my F1 stream? Oh, no. Where's who tried to sing? I listen to Hardstyle World Driving. That's fair. That's fair. Not too long till we're down. Qantas Ops when it's the A320, A220 is going to be so good. I look forward to it. How long till top of descent? 11 nautical miles. We'll start descent at 3 nautical miles. I think my friend stays live long enough so I can raid into them. I don't know why, but hostile is coming. Yeah, no, that's fair. Everyone has their own like little quirks of music. Like, for example, this is my Electro Swing playlist is like over 2 hours long or something, and it's just what I listen to by default. I find it calming, and it fits most moods I have. Double descent 4 nautical miles. Let's drop this down. By the time we reach 3, we can start our descent. There we go. Beautiful. I need to know. Don't you phone when I try to call? And it's wrong. Oh, what is right? What is right? What is right? Big Dam is ooh, 5.0? 5.0. Now we have 5.3 on board, and we are flying 260 kilograms an hour. We are going to be just fine. If the music ever needs adjusting, by the way, just let me know and I'll turn it up or down. Sydney Towers 12205. Not 12205. 1205. Which I've got pre-tuned. Cool. The outside light needs adjusting. Yeah. Yeah. Not matter, but let's go. Boop. Real time live weather. Boop. There we go. You can see things. You can see the wonderful Tiger Air livery that doesn't get used anymore because, well, Tiger Air is dead. My eyes! Hang on. Fixed. There we go, back to darkness. Night flying's fun, but yeah. I mean, personal favorite time is when you're doing a transatlantic. I remember doing one from Munich to Montreal, and I had a near permanent night near permanent sunset. I think I had normal daytime until a bit over Ireland, then over the Atlantic I had a sunset all the way to Montreal. It was beautiful. Night flying is more fun than X-plane. Oh, I believe it most definitely is. 2020 is a bit shit for night lighting. But 2020 is more stable than 2024, so I'm staying on 2020. Plus the menus on 2024, dear God. Explains better lighting in general, huh? Yeah. Trust me, I see the pictures on Reddit and I feel very jealous. X-Plane is just on another level. And the fact you have a 74200, the Fearless, I am very, very jealous. We have 7.2 and Misfits. We do have a 727. The Flight Sim Labs. Not Flight Sim Labs. Flight Sim Studio 727. I've heard alright reviews on it. Though that's getting to a bit too old style for me to be able to wrap my head around. Flight Sim Studio, yeah. Thought so. Craze of the Egypt, yes. Hi, how are you? How you doing, fresh Mr. Green? Liquid vodka martini, shaken not stirred, of course. Hydrating away. Hope you're well. Too old, he says, while having the Avro. The Avro is a modernized 146. The 727 is much older. I'll leave now to hydrate other streamers. Enjoy your day. Thank you for the hydrate and have a wonderful day. I really, you, tell you what, sometime, for sometime next week, so that way I can do it next week, to wetted the floof and go. They did. Came in, wet me, and left. Yeah, sometime next week, I'll I'll watch some tutorials to make sure I know how to do it all, because I have very much forgotten. And I will do a stream in the Avro. I will see if I can find a livery for ASL Australia, because they operate, well, technically it's a 146, but Just Flight did make the freighter version for the Avro as well. It's not as hard as it seems. It's Misfits after all. Yeah, that's true. Just importing the flight plan and everything, that part, I do not remember how to do. I'm 90% sure I could start it. Just the flight plan I cannot remember for the life of me. Plus, I mean, while I don't do anything particularly realistic at this point, I mean, I have no pilot training whatsoever. I do not know how to do a checklist properly. I do not know how to do a debrief or a descent briefing or anything like that. But I try my best in the planes I fly regularly and the ones I fly somewhat regularly to understand the systems in depth enough to be able to do so. Like I can do a hold, I can do a offset. Secondary plan I've not quite worked out, but I can do all the performance and everything, fuel predictions, all this stuff down here, up here as well. In the 340, I can do fuel jettison. Yeah, so I try my best to understand most stuff. Like 320 in my career in real life, I might get to fly one day. Don't need that in GA. Very true indeed. But yeah, I might get to fly the 320 in my career in real life, probably, because Qantas are getting 320s now, so there's a good chance of it. 7-3 maybe, depends on which place I get to work at. Q400 and A220, I'm feeling pretty. Q400 is probably going to be the first airliner I work with. A220, I'm hoping I get to fly one day because it is a spectacular modern regional jet. Bombardier did a beautiful job with it. A350 is probably my end goal because A350 or 787, one of those two is my end goal. A350 probably because I adore an Airbus system. Depending on how lucky I am with my first job, with the airlines, if I am incredibly lucky, I could get a direct entry A220 first officer, which would mean technically I could see my entire career as a commercial pilot with only Airbus badges on the planes. Because while it's technically a Bombardier C series, it is legally a Airbus A220. Though, if it weren't for the bastards at Boeing, it would have been marvelous, spectacular to see the world's airlines using Bombardier aircraft. Well, the E-jets are basically A220s. Yeah, they're basically A220s. And to be honest with you, I prefer the pointy nose of the E-jet, but I prefer the A220's cockpit. Like, they're both very capable aircraft, and I have seen an E-jet was the first jet I ever got to see take off. Gladstone Regional Airport. It was an Alliance Airlines E-jet 190 LR, I believe. Hold your altitude and heading off. Wait, Jeff. Yeah, not wrong. Very simple, very wonderful. Another reason to buy them. Yes, it is very tempting. I'm holding off for the Synaptic. If the Synaptic runs well and lives up to the hype, I'll get the Synaptic. If it's a bit on the questionable side, I think I might pick up the E-jets. Both I could do plenty of ops with. Like the A220, I can do Air Baltic, Qantas, Breeze, Air Canada, plenty of them. Then the E-Jets I could do Porter, QantasLink, Alliance, plenty of. You little sneak. Damn it. I nearly got away with it too, if it wasn't for you meddlesome kids. Standard, we will go to selected altitude. We will quickly just stop the music as we are getting close to the arrival. It just dawned on me that you was being quiet. No, no, not at all. I'm being very noisy. Hear my noise. I thought I snuck away. Good. Damn. I mean, genuinely, I didn't mean to sneak away. I just got restarted my computer and forgot to load you on my phone because idiot. More drag. Yeah, no worries. You get more drag. Oh, we're a bit high on profile. Below 10,000, that can come on. Big bucker. Indeed. Below 10, below transition, so we will turn these on. Auto brakes low. Pair the flaps. Speed brake, sorry. There is. Oh goodness, lag. Yep, there it goes. It loaded in the airport right when I looked at it. Sydney, Kingsford, Smith. On Unicorn. Sydney traffic. Figures 4014 passing 8,000 on the ball 4 Alpha arrival for runway 34 left. Expecting runway in 13 minutes. Now that I've made that call, I will switch over. What is the CTAF for here? .CTAF. Why is this Y? If it's just the same as the tower frequency, it is just the same as the tower frequency. I will just turn over to tower frequency. See if we can hear anything. Plenty of traffic around Sydney today. Let's check me map. Ooh, that Qantas link could be, well, that Qantas could be a bit of a problemo. No, I think they should be cutting in before me, so we should be fine. Oh, goodness me, lag. Let's bring these down a tad. We'll go constraints on these. Yep, all good. Nothing on the Sydney tower frequency yet. We're expecting something. Strobes on, good, good.
Sydney Tower, g'day, Qantas 492 established on ILS runway 34 left.
Qantas 492, g'day, Sydney Tower, continue approach.
Qantas 492.
How experiences too. Oh wow, there's a fighter jet in the air. Somewhere behind us, there's a fighter. Vodka Martini, shaken not stirred. Thank you, Shadow, for hydrating me. How are you today, Shadow? Thank you for the hydration. I have hydrated. Somewhere over there-ish. I don't know what altitude he's at, to be honest with you. Be up there, I don't know. Bit of traffic in Sydney.
RAF 1 downwind, request touch and go.
RAF 1, runway 34 right, clear touch and go.
Clear touch and go, runway 34 right, RAF 1.
Fair enough.
149 runway 34 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 34 left, 149
And Sydney to just A15 is Oscar Bravo 7, request gate 55.
Okay, 15 taxi via Bravo, cross runway 25 to the Bay, g'day.
Bravo cross 25 to the Bay, g'day, just A15.
We need to get this ready, actually, because otherwise I will forget to write stuff down.
RAF 1 is going to be at traffic, Boeing 737-800, short final runway 34 left.
There's even more traffic here than I was expecting. There is...
And 492 is going to be traffic to your, sorry, my apologies, to your 3 o'clock. It's going to be an F-18 touch and go runway 34 right.
Copy traffic, Qantas 492.
Begone, heathen bot. Could not care for your activities. Back off. They're descending? Are they coming into Sydney? Really? Great, they're coming into Sydney and they've not made calls, I've not made calls. Do think I might slow down for them. We'll slow to 200. And I think we'll fly heading away from them. Well, towards them, as to avoid... We will do a right turn to just do a little evasiveness.
Sydney Tower, g'day. Qantas 498 established on the ILS runway 34 left.
Qantas 498, g'day, Sydney Tower, wind 010 at 6 knots, runway 34 left, clear to land.
010 at 6, 34 left, clear to land. Qantas 498.
We best drop flap 1 for the speed.
Qantas 492, warm welcome to Sydney, taxi Bravo to the Bay, g'day.
Taxi Bravo to the Bay, Qantas 492, thank you for your service.
And 150 now. Let's bring it down to 10, so that way I can keep it. Actually. And I'll extend this out a little bit before going direct to that other waypoint. If I sneakily do this, heading for 7-4. Let's do this, boom. Store and flying, yeah. Got some traffic. Qantas 490 to Sydney from Canberra, I believe. Or is it Melbourne? From Melbourne. So we're just doing a bit of manoeuvring. Make sure we stay out of the way. Now we're going direct to Sausage.
All station, Sydney Terminal Information, Romeo, no current changes in wind 0107 knots. Sydney Terminal Information, Romeo.
I'll now go direct to Sausage. So that should be good.
And all stations, Sydney Tower will be logging off in approximately 3 minutes.
Damn, he's gonna log off before we even land. That's ripped. And we should be good to go back to FMC speed, eh? Maybe not quite. We'll go at 220. He is going as ground speed is 178 knots ground speed. Jesus Christ, he's crawling. I mean, I'm going to be landing in 7 minutes apparently, so not grand. Let's bring that down, Oh, sorry, I missed the chat. Reminds me when my plane had traffic, but it was due to a storm. Flew from Texas to Arizona. Ah, fair, yeah. Weather does tend to get in the way.
Downwind request, touch and go.
Left 1, runway 34 right, clear touch and go, caution, traffic, Qantas, 737 on final, 34 left.
Arkansas, my bad. Yeah, Arizona would be AZ. Arkansas. Yeah, Arkansas. Good old Arkansas. Even though it's spelled as Arkansas.
Qantas 498, caution, traffic, S18 to your about 4 o'clock. Touch and go for runway 34 right.
Copy traffic, Qantas 498.
American names, they're funny. Top drops there, so that's good to know.
Target Qantas 490. Qantas 490, g'day, Sydney Tower, continuing approach, you're number 2. Qantas 490.
That's the speed restriction here, 210 knots. So it was just down to 210. There's 150 knots there. There's no one behind me. Good, good. In theory, if I do that now, it should be commanding the right speed. What speed are you commanding, eh? Yeah, damn that, I'm not doing that. Stay up at 210. Though I do need to do but not originally from here. Birthplace was New Jersey, I'm assuming.
Minimum approach speed.
Minimum approach speed, 490.
Yeah, we will actually start doing that. And we will disengage autopilot. And we'll start following the, well, this little green box. Sydney Tower, Tigos 4014.
Tigers 4014, g'day, Sydney Tower. Continue approach to number 3 and reduce the minimum approach speed, please.
Reduce minimum approach speed, Tigos 4014. Right, let's do that. Yeah, I don't care.
I expect late landing clearance.
490.
Let's extend some flaps. And some flaps. Speed brake discharge. I know it's out. I want it out. I want to slow down. Yep, low. That most so cute. Low ads in my. Oh, sorry for the ads. I did not see it, and for some reason, Twitch isn't giving me the option to snooze ads today. Only one I got. That's good. For some reason, today, Twitch is being a bit temperamental and doesn't want to be able to let me snooze ads.
Quarter 490, runway 3 for left, clear to land.
Clear to land 3 for left corner, 490.
Tigers 4014, expect late landing clearance.
Expect late landing clearance, Tigos 4014. Bit high on the descent right now, so we're just trying to get down. There we go, we're starting to get back on the pappies. One red, 3 whites. There we go.
25 Bravo, corner 498.
Not a bad little flight. With a little bit of ATC in Sydney as well. Lovely little flight. Oh goodness, that was a bit of a kick from the joystick. Getting a bit low on the glide now, slow down a little. That's not that much, there we go. Oh goodness me.
Rough run, downwind, reverse touch and go.
Rough run, runway 3 for right, clear touch and go.
Clear touch and go, 3 for right, rough run.
Back, more food. Ads. Damn.
Back 4014, runway 3 for left, clear to land.
Clear land, 3 for left, Tigos 4014. Perfect in time for landing. Oh goodness me.
490, warm welcome to Sydney. Taxi Bravo, cross runway 25, Bravo to the Bay, g'day.
1 Bravo, cross 25, Bravo to the Bay, corner 498.
Following the pappies now. Visual. Keep descending, a bit high. All a bit floaty. 5 call out, fair enough. Oh goodness, that was a heavy nose wheel down. There we go. Let's get off this runway to the right. Stop clock. I will get to chat in 1 second. Pen and paper ready. Taxi instructions.
Figures 4014, warm welcome to Sydney. Any bay preference for tonight?
Any bay will do just fine. Tiggles 4014.
Figures 4014, not a problem. Just taxi Bravo cross runway 25, Bravo to the bay. Have a great night.
Bravo cross 25, Bravo to the bay. Thank you. Have a wonderful night. Thanks for the service.
No problem.
Let's see where we can go. Yep. We cross here. Let's quickly zoom in so I can see where the hell Bravo is. Bravo is right in front of us. Coolio. Oh, goodness me. Okay, so landing lights can come off. Oh, goodness. Sydney is a bit of a lag fest. Strobe can come off. Wing light can come off. Start the APU. That up. Speed brakes up. Oh, goodness me. Bravo to the bay. Pull up chart. Clear that. I will get to chat in 1 second. Sorry, everyone. There we go.
Rough one, I'm going to be closing up now. You can monitor advisory. Have a good flight today.
Thanks. Have a good night.
All stations, Sydney Tower is now closed. All stations, monitor advisory 152.8. Have a safe flight and have a great night. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Hero.
Cheers. Right, over to advisory. Well, aren't we supposed to be on CTF anyway? To be honest, I'm just gonna cut across here. Yeet. Oh, goodness me. Controls. Controls work. Ah, good God, man. These pedals do not want to cooperate tonight. And we will just have this stand over here. Is this actually a stand? Doubt it. I am just done with tonight. Alright, we'll apply parking brake. We will just very quickly disconnect from VATSIM. APU bleed on, beacon come off, that off. Both engines dead. Let me catch up on this. Oh, goodness me. Click over here. Yep, hello ads. Twitch knows you're hungry. Indeed. But I am not. You are hungry. I'd really like supper. Grilled chicken wraps with buffalo mayo sauce. That sounds amazing. Also, all the food is seafood. I don't eat seafood. Scratches at the door. Let me out. Hang on. I can hear things pulling up to me. There you go. You're about to be let out. And on that note, I think we'll call it a night. I'll check what my landing rate was. 66 feet per minute. But that was one hell of a floater, so not the best. But on that note, I will bid you all a farewell. I'll round off the simulator and end it off. And we will go raid into a friend. Let's go. Let me start the music up. There we go. Thank you for everyone who's been here, hydrated and whatnot. I look forward to seeing you all again tomorrow for another flight. Take care.